My name is Helen and I run strength and balance classes for older adults in Chichester, West Sussex. In this video we're going to do a 10-minute workout which is going to consist of 10 exercises done one after another for a minute each. Okay, so we're going to do a minute of cardiovascular activity followed by a minute of muscle strength endurance exercise. Now there aren't any breaks in between each exercise. We are just going to try and keep going. But don't rush to get from one exercise to the other. Just do it in your own time. The whole point is just to keep moving. And with the MSE exercises, so the strength exercises, it's not about how many you can get done in a minute. It's about making sure that the technique and form that you're doing each exercise with is good form. Okay. So to do this workout, you'll need a chair, nice sturdy dining room chair, wall, and a resistance band. We're going to go straight into the workout, so I'm going to presume, please do a short warm-up first. So either one of the warm-up videos on the YouTube channel or just 2 or 3 minutes of marching on the spot, just to get that circulation moving, getting you ready for some exercise. I am going to presume that you have done that, and we're going to go straight into the workout. I'm going to use my timer. It's going to beep every minute. As I said, because there's no rest periods in this, you can just use an ordinary clock. Just keep an eye on the second hand as it goes around. Okay, so I'm going to start off my timer for my minute. We're going to start with just a minute's march. So standing by the chair if you need a bit of support. Otherwise, stand tall. Arms just down by sides, nice and loose and relaxed. Just picking up each foot one at a time and then bringing it down on the ball of the foot and then rolling through to the ankle. So we've got nice mobility, nice movement in the ankle. You can do this seated if you wish. So make sure you're at the front of the chair, sitting tall and just picking up one foot and then the other. And again, like standing, making sure you're coming down on the ball of the foot and then rolling through to the heel. So you're getting movement in those ankles. Keep going. If you want, you can add the arms as well to the march. So making sure that arm is swinging from the shoulder, back and forth, lovely, bringing the feet in. You can use your support there if you need it. Here we go, a couple more seconds. Lovely, listening to that beat. At the wall, hands a bit wider than shoulder width, fingertips at shoulder height. And then we're just bending those elbows and pushing back. Don't rush these. Strong and steady. If you want to stay seated, you'll need to get your resistance band. Take it behind you. Front of chair, sit tall for me, both feet flat on the floor, hands by the chest. Pushing out and then coming back again. Pushing out and back. Nice and slowly out and then slowly back. You can count 2 on the way out, 1, 2, and 2 on the way back. Lovely. Then we're moving on to the twist and tap. So if you're standing, have your back not against the wall, so don't lean against the wall, but just the wall's there behind me, just for an extra little bit of support if I need it. And then we're picking up each knee in turn. Knee comes up in front, and then your hand goes across your body to tap the knee. So there's a little bit of rotation going around the waist, but the knee comes straight up in front. That's the standing version. If you want to do the seated version, same thing. Bring that knee up, bring that hand across. A little bit of rotation going on at the waist as I come across, knee coming up. If this still feels too much, then just do a heel raise as you go across. Heel raise, knee tap. Lovely. So 3 versions there. Up to you how high you bring the knees. If you can bring them a bit higher, then great, but if it feels too much. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to do our upper back strengthener. So everybody have a seat for, well, you don't have to actually, you can remain standing. Hands underneath, palms up, bring those hands up a little bit, keep the elbows in and pull the hands apart. And then take those elbows back past your body and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring it forward, release and relax. So it's up, elbows in, pull the band apart, take them elbows back so you're squeezing the shoulder blades together. Bring forward, release, relax. Up, pulling it apart, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Count 3 when it comes back here. So 3, 2, 1. Bring it forward, release and relax. So as I said, the point of these ones, these kind of muscle exercises, is to make sure that form is good. Squeezing those shoulder blades. Excellent. Okay, moving on to the next one. Coming to the side of your chair, we're going to alternate lunges. So chair's just there if I need it. Stand tall, leg forward, push back, and then bring the other leg forward and push back. So a little bit of a step forward, my knees are bending, chest is staying up, forward and back, forward and push yourself back. Keep going, alternating those legs. Do this one seated as well, hopefully you can see my feet. Sitting tall, take that step forward, shift your weight forward and then push back through the heel to seated. So a little bit of a step forward, shift your weight forward and then push back through that heel. Keep that chest up, looking forward for me. Same if you're standing. Keep going. Next, we're going back to the wall press. So, hands on the wall. Remember, nice and slowly take yourself down and nice and slowly push yourself back. So that's the wall press. Keep going. If you want to do it seated, then it's the chest press. As always, at any time during this workout you feel dizzy or faint or sick, then just stop and have a rest. At no point during this workout should you be gasping for air. Okay, so if you're breathing a little bit heavier than usual, that's fine. You should not be gasping for air. You should still be able to have a conversation. Lovely, keep going for me. Either this chest press or standing, keeping that body nice and straight as you bend those elbows towards the wall and push back. Lovely, okay, come back up to standing. We're going to do the double side step. So we're just going to go from one side, double side step to the other. Got the chair there if you need support. You can use the wall as well. Bring your hands with you. Side step either side. Leading with the side of your foot. If you want to remain seated, then just stick to a single side step, out and back. Sitting tall. Can you see how my knee is moving as well as my foot? So my knee and ankle stay in line. I'm not reaching out here, that little leg coming out and then back. So if you want to do the seated option, that's the seated option. Or if you're standing, that double side step. Fab. Okay, moving on to bicep curls. As I said, there's no need to rush this, but we are moving on. Band underneath the feet. We do want to keep going if we can. Band underneath feet, hands by knees with the tails pointing up, and then keeping those elbows pointing down, lifting those hands up to the shoulders, and then back up again. Up and then slowly down. Again, control the movement both up and also down. Don't just let gravity take you down. You want to take them up slowly and down slowly. Lovely. And again, up slowly and down slowly. Seat tall for me, both feet should be flat on the floor. Think about lifting those ribs away from the waist. Fabulous. Okay, on to the next one. This is the sit to stand. So either bring yourself forward, feet and knees hip width apart, heels back, chest up, forward through the heels up and down. Now this is cardiovascular, not muscles, so I want it controlled on the way down, but it doesn't have to be particularly slow. So I don't want you to just throw yourself back into the chair, but it doesn't have to be our usual slow pause down, up and down like that. So you can do the sit to stand like that. If that feels that actually you don't feel that you want to do it that way, you could just do a little bit of a knee bend, chest up, that chair there, bottom back, push through the heels and up again. So if the sit to stand feels too easy, think about doing it behind the chair, down and then up. Lovely. And on to our last one, back to seated, upper back. So hands underneath, palms facing up, up, pull apart, take it back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, count 3, 2, 1, forward, then release it, then relax. Not very easy to see on the video, but this band is coming into about tummy button level. Lovely. So the great thing about these kind of things, even though I've done 1 minute, it's very easy to mix it up. So either you could do this workout twice, end up doing it 20 minutes, so when we finish, go through it again. Or if you're using your own timer, you could even adjust the intervals. So you could do the CV intervals, which is the odd numbers. You could do those for and have a rest and stop. You could do the odd numbers, so the more cardiovascular aspects for 2 minutes, and then just use the muscle strengthening exercises as an active recovery and do those as one. So you can really play around with the format. Or even you could do something like a minute of the CV exercises, again those odd numbers, and then just do something like 15 repetitions of the muscle if you hate having to keep an eye on the clock the whole time. Anyway, once you've done that, either as a 10-minute block or as a 20, please don't forget to stretch at the end. Those can also be found on the YouTube channel. And otherwise, I hope you found this video useful. Please leave a comment or send an email if you have any questions or would like any more information. Thank you.